Picking up women is a lot like playing a video game. In this video, I'm going to explain 5 reasons why picking up women is a lot like playing a video game, and more importantly, how you can use that knowledge to your advantage to enjoy easier success with women from now on. Let's begin with number 1. The first reason why picking up women is like playing a video game is that you overcome obstacles to complete the mission or get what you want. When you're playing a video game, you'll see that there are things in your way, obstacles that are preventing you from getting what you want or completing the mission. The same applies with picking up women. When you're interacting with a woman and you want to pick her up, she will usually put obstacles in front of you and see if you can overcome them to complete the mission. For example, you'll be talking to a woman and she will like you, but she will test your confidence by pretending to lose interest in the conversation. She will want to see whether you start panicking and losing confidence in yourself. Will you start to doubt that you are good enough for her? Will you start to become nervous? Or will you maintain your confidence and continue interacting with her, making her laugh, and building on her attraction for you? Once you pass an obstacle like that, and you see that you can pass an obstacle like that and get to the next level with a woman, whether that be a phone number, kiss, sex, date, relationship, and so on, then you start to realize that the game isn't difficult to play. You just need to understand how to overcome the obstacles that women put up. The thing is, sometimes a woman will put up an obstacle because she is insecure about her attractiveness to you. Sometimes a woman feels like you might just want to have sex with her for a while and then dump her, or have sex with her for one night and then dump her. So she then pretends to lose interest in the conversation to see how interested you really are. Are you going to continue talking to her now that she isn't showing a lot of interest in the conversation? Do you have a real interest in her? Right, so that is one of the obstacles that women sometimes put up. Once you understand what the obstacles are and how to pass them, the game is easy to play and you can continue on to the next level. Reason number 2, your powers and abilities increase as you play the game. Sometimes a guy will try his luck with a girl that he finds attractive. He will ask her out, or he will try to hit on her, and it won't work. He may then walk away and think, well, I'm not good enough for that type of woman. I can't get an attractive woman like her. I'm going to have to accept a less attractive woman. Yet in most cases, the reason why he didn't get that woman is that he didn't have the ability to make her feel attracted as he was talking to her. Instead, he just talked to her in a friendly, neutral way and hoped that she would like him as a person enough to want to be his girlfriend or go out on a date with him. He didn't understand that he needs to create a spark of sexual attraction inside of the woman by displaying certain personality traits and behaviors that are naturally attractive to women, such as being confident around her, making her laugh, flirting with her, being emotionally masculine, playfully teasing her during a conversation, and so on. So if a guy has gotten rejected by a woman, what he needs to understand is that as a man, your powers and abilities increase as you play the game, so to speak. As you interact with women and test out attraction techniques during a conversation and see that they work, then your power and control over the situation begins to improve. You realize that you can make women feel attracted to you as you talk to them, and the more that you do it, the better you get at it. You're able to make women feel more and more attraction for you, which then allows you to access higher quality women. Number 3, using special moves or techniques makes the game easier to play. The thing is, sometimes you'll meet a woman and you won't have to do anything and you'll be able to pick her up. It'll just be so damn easy. Yet that's called getting lucky. In pretty much every other case where you meet a woman that you find attractive, you need to know what you're doing so you can actually pull off the pickup, so you can complete the mission and get what you want. So a special move or technique that you can use when you're interacting with an attractive woman who isn't making it easy for you is to make her feel attracted to you, and then don't give her relationship vibes, right? Don't start chasing and hoping that you're going to be able to get a chance with her. Instead, playfully push her away. For example, she says something that you don't like, or she says that she likes something that you don't like, or she says that she doesn't like something that you like, and so on. You then playfully push her away as a result of her showing that to you. Really? I liked you up until that point. I thought you were cool. Really? I thought you were cool up until that point. You disappoint me, girl. Having the confidence to playfully push a woman away like that during a conversation when she is feeling attracted to you makes her feel more and more drawn to you. She feels excited about the fact that you have the confidence to playfully mess with her like that and make her feel a bit girly in comparison to your masculine approach to the interaction. Additionally, you have the confidence to put a bit of pressure on her. You're not like other guys who think that all the pressure is on them. You've got to try to live up to all of her expectations. You've got to be on your best behavior around her, and then you're going to be able to get a chance with her. No. You are a guy who can make women feel attracted to you as you talk to them. You can create sparks of attraction inside of a woman and make her want you. You know that the woman you're interacting with is feeling attracted to you. So you don't have to suck up to her and try to pass all of her tests to hopefully get a chance with her. Instead, you can use special moves or techniques to give yourself the power in the interaction. You can be the selector. It can be about you allowing her to have a chance with you rather than you hoping to get a chance with her by passing all of her tests and living up to all of her expectations. Number 4, once you know how to pass a level, it's usually pretty easy for you. Women aren't computer game characters, so they don't all behave in the same way. Yet, many women behave in very similar ways. There are patterns. It's fairly predictable how a woman is going to react. For example, if you're being confident when you're talking to her and you start flirting with her and making her laugh, she's usually going to open up and start flirting back with you. She's usually going to like you, and you can then start to use special moves to make her try to pick you up. Right? It's usually pretty predictable. However, sometimes you'll meet a woman who is a little bit harder to get, and you need to be able to use other techniques to complete the mission and then get what you want, whether that be sex or a relationship with her. What you'll find though is that just like playing a game, when you've passed the level before and you go back and play it, you know what to do. You know how to get through the level, you know what moves to use, and it's pretty easy for you. The same thing applies with women. In most cases, when you meet women, it's a very simple, easy thing to do. You've passed those levels before. You know what obstacles to overcome. You know how to get to the next level with a woman. You know how to get to a phone number, how to get to a kiss, how to get to a date, how to get to sex, and so on. Yet, when a guy doesn't know what you know, attracting and dating women will seem very difficult for him. He will struggle to understand why a woman will suddenly lose interest even though she was interested in him. All he did was start to show interest in a relationship, and then she started to lose interest in him. He usually won't understand what has happened, and in most cases, he'll just assume that he's not good looking enough. Yet, if you're one of the guys who have used my attraction techniques before, you will know that getting to the next level with a woman is very easy. Once you know how to pass a certain level with a woman, it's pretty much the same thing every time. You can walk up to her, make her feel attracted to you, get to a kiss or a phone number, or you can have sex on the first night, first date, or second date. You simply go through the simple steps, you get the result that you want, and then you enjoy the great times ahead. Reason number 5, if all else fails, you can just get a hooker. I just thought I'd throw this one in for fun. It's a reference to GTA, right? Grand Theft Auto. In that game, as you would most likely know, you can get a hooker. Just give her some money, do the deed, and off you go. Yet, in all seriousness though, I don't mind admitting that in the past, when I didn't know how to attract women, I ended up going to a hooker or two. The thing is, it was a pretty empty experience, and I knew back then that I deserved better than that, right? I saw other guys being able to have pretty girlfriends, and there I was all on my own, and I couldn't pick up attractive women. I couldn't have my choice of women. Women just didn't find me attractive. So if you know about my story, you will know that I then decided to just figure this out. I wanted to figure out how to attract women so I could have my choice of women rather than ending up accepting a woman that I wasn't even attracted to. So I decided to go out and approach women every weekend until I figured it out. Initially, I got rejected as usual because I didn't know how to make women feel attracted to me as I talked to them. Yet, once I figured that out, everything changed. I was able to instantly make women feel attracted to me as I talked to them. I was able to get to a kiss, have sex on the first night, set up dates, and have many women in my life at once. I enjoyed my choice of women for over 10 years. Then I met my perfect girl when I was 35 and she was 20. We settled down, got into a relationship, and have been together ever since. Personally, I'm glad that I decided that day to figure out how to attract women, or to play the game, so to speak. What I've found is that in most cases, most women only require 1 to 2 minutes of conversation with you where you're making them feel attracted, and then you unlock the next level, right? They are open to connecting with you and going to the next level. Sometimes you'll talk to a woman and she'll be totally into you within a few minutes. Sometimes it'll take 10 minutes. Sometimes it'll take 15. But that doesn't matter. What matters the most is that you get the result. You're able to complete the mission and get what you want, whether that be to have sex with women or have a relationship with a woman of your choosing. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you'd like to learn more about how to make the game of picking up women so much easier for you, then I recommend that you read my ebook, The Flow, or listen to the audiobook version, The Flow on Audio. The Flow is everything that you need to know to go from hello to sex with a woman that you find attractive. You will learn how to start conversations, how to keep conversations going and keep them interesting, how to immediately make women feel attracted to you so they want to contribute to the conversation, how to create an unforgettable connection with a woman, how to get to a phone number, a date, and sex, or how to get to a kiss and sex on the first night. You can use the flow to get laid or get a girlfriend. The choice is yours. All you have to do is follow the simple steps and it works. One final point that I want to make for you in this video is that just like playing a video game, all the really cool, fun stuff happens as you continue through the game, right? As you unlock new levels. The same thing applies with women. If you just look on at women and you don't do anything about it, then you don't get to enjoy all the fun stuff, right? You don't get to enjoy all the kissing, all the sex, all the love, the companionship, and so on. So if you haven't been getting the results that you want with women, I recommend that you start looking at the process of picking up women as like playing a video game. Instead of taking it so personally and thinking that you're a failure because you make a mistake, just understand that it's like playing a game. Right? If you make a mistake, you can go back and start again. And you might do that with another woman, or you might do it with a woman that you've made a bad first impression on. Some women don't want to give a guy another chance to play the level with her again, but in most cases, most women allow a guy to replay the level, especially if the woman had some initial interest in him, right? If he has the confidence to not start doubting himself around her now because he made a mistake, and instead believe in himself and start making her feel the type of attraction that will make her feel motivated to want to be with him, then he is going to be able to get her, right? He's going to be able to complete the mission and take things to the next level.